My third and final altcoin of the day today, guys, is going to be a bit of Chainlink, a bit of Link coming through there. As you can see there, guys, from the all-time high coming through back in May at around $52 there. You can see the Viva resistance in terms of a trend line to the downside from that. Very, very strong stuff indeed. We have seen a very nice breakout here, which I will zoom into in a minute. You can see, obviously, back from September 2020, down to December 2020, you can see the levels of support that we have actually formed along this zone. Even though we did have a bit of spillage back in July when we did set this low, we have actually reclaimed that and found a lovely level of support back again in terms of a high low back in 23rd of September 2021. They're just gone. Not too bad. What I want to say that if we do actually jump down in the price at all, we know we've got a heavy level of support coming through there, as well as the 200 EMA to be thinking about. So yeah, really not too bad there for Chainlink, and that's around $25.07 there if we do actually come literally straight down like that. So, and to be honest, in terms of today's markets, and sorry, the markets just in general for crypto, I really don't think we're going to be cascading down anytime soon. Just like in terms of really, really aggressive, right? But yeah, so what I would say here, we do have symmetrical triangle chart pattern. It is looking like we're in the mix of a breakout scenario coming through there. In terms of a measure move for this position, guys, it's actually going to be really quite big. This is why it's claimed my third altcoin of the day today, just because there is humongous gains to be made here, right? Humongous gains to be made here in terms of percentages, right? In terms of percentages, we could around 31% there for this move, and this move is still definitely going to be valid even if we do have some sort of pullback coming through. You can see we do have an upward sloping support line coming through there at around $28.95 there. So if we are going to see any sort of pullback coming through for Chainlink there, that's a lovely level of support I would be looking for as well there. Now, in terms of entering, probably an entry for this position, it's going to be a bit trickier here because you can see we've already seen quite a big wave up there. So if you didn't get in here, guys, then you could be doing this later on in the future. Obviously, nothing I say is financial advice here, just my opinions on what I think might happen in the markets. But what I want to say here, this would have been quite a nice entry point coming through. As you can see there, we would have actually banged it up from here multiple times in terms of this is a very, very key level of resistance there to be looking out for. But what I would say for the future there, guys, is going to be this zone to be looking out for. Let me bang in an entry point there, but I would say also it's going to be very, very tight, and this is what I did want to get into. This is what I did want to get into, right? Because this is going to be a very, very tight zone, and the percentage is really, it's going to be quite small, right? It's not even 2% there for us for a swing that we're looking for, like really quite big. It's really not going to be that great. Next take profit is going to be in line with that. So when I say it's not going to be that great, I mean, you probably want to leave your entry until you've cleared this $34.68 there, rather than going for that 2%, because the likelihood of us going for this 2%, then getting rejected from that zone and coming back down, stop loss to entry sort of scenario, then we're obviously going to be out of that trade completely there, and that's obviously not what we want when we're going for these really big swings. Granted, yes, it is still going to be successful, but if we do want to be staying in these trades, you could literally just wait for a better entry, sorry. And then it'll benefit you more in the future. Yeah, so that would be the second take profit I would be looking for if you did get that early entry point. And then the third and final take profit is going to be around that $38 there. And in terms of percentage, just for this nice upswing basically position there, we're going to be looking at something along the lines of around 11% there. So really not too bad. Nice definite swing trade to be looking out for there for the future. Obviously, there's a lot more things to be looking out for there, guys, in terms of the trade, but I just wanted to touch on that ever so briefly. Now, jumping through to the shorter term time frame here on my third altcoin of the day, you can see we do have this upwards parallel channel, guys. Very, very strong, I must say, actually. You can see the levels of resistance that we do have coming through from here. Very, very, very strong. Bit of spillage to the top side here, but yet we reclaim back into that channel. Not a problem there. You can see the the support along this zone as well. The resistance along this zone and the support on the lower side, basically forming, as you guessed it, that parallel channel to the upside. So yeah, basically that means we're looking for some sort of congruent breakout from that zone as well, and that could mean that we're going to be breaking out to the top side yet again there and having what we call a double breakout scenario there. If we're going to get a double breakout scenario here, guys, it's going to be along this top side. It's going to be along this top side, and that is going to be perfect for a correlative entry here for Chainlink there for that 11% long position that we were just talking about. Now, also, we do have a volume-weighted ATR band there as well. You can see the resistance that we get off this volume-weighted ATR band. If we do clear that, we're likely to find a lovely level of support there, and that's going to be another congruent piece of information that we can be using for this lovely long position coming through there for a swing for Chainlink. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for Chainlink, just in a little update. But yeah, that's going to be an update for Chainlink for the day today.